Okay folks, here we are, day 2. As you can see, our floor is dry. It actually dried by about 6 o'clock in the evening yesterday. Total time we had in just applying the product, we started at 10 a.m. and we were completely finished and everything cleaned up by 1 p.m. Like I said, this room is 10 feet wide, 12 inches deep, 12 feet deep. So it's not a real small room, but it's not a real large room. All right, as you can see, this is our stencil that we purchased. Debbie ordered this online from, let me see if I can find the company's name. Stencil Lab. It is 4 foot by 4 foot. Basically have it centered in the room.
You can order any size.
And yes, you can order these in any size.
Custom made.
They custom make almost anything and turn it into a template. But as you can see, the floor has a varying pattern, varying color tones. And I don't think I explained this yesterday, but basically your paper has 2 sides. Sides aren't dictated in the roll, but one side is porous, I would say, and one side of the paper is smooth. This spot right here, you can kind of see the lighter of the two, obviously, is the non-porous side, and the darker would be the porous side. And also, you can see the wrinkling, or not so much the wrinkling, but the darkened areas, and that's what you get from balling the paper up and crinkling it. I guess it lets more of the glue water mixture soak into the paper in that particular area, which gives it a little bit darker look. Now, also you can see the floor is laid pretty flat. We've got like maybe 1 or 2 spots. Let's see if I can find one. See, we've got one spot right there. You see it's kind of white. I have to go back and put a little more glue water mixture on it before we actually put the poly down. Now, as far as the stencil, we're going to be using an acrylic paint, and as soon as that's finished, we'll go ahead and start with our poly coats. So, any questions, remarks, ideas, just comment. Right now I'm pretty impressed. I will say that I do believe a lot of the folks that did do this, the main problem they had with wrinkling in the floor
Fifty character.
I do believe probably what caused that was most of the folks were probably overworking their paper. This paper will stretch once you get it wet with the glue water mixture. You know, it's like anything else. Once you get something wet, it's going to stretch out, and it's you know, you can make sure that you get it down pretty quickly. The more you work it, the more it's going to move, the more it's going to stretch. So I would say work it as little as possible, and with anything that you're working with, with a wet application. Obviously, you want to always work from the center out when you're trying to glue anything down. So anyway, that's where we're at. We still have to do the shoe molding once the poly coats are down. But anyway, that's where we're at. And after we do the stencil, I'll do another update, and then you'll see us doing the poly coats.